If you've never heard about the murder of Sylvia Likens, I'm sorry in advance. It's a story that's guaranteed to ruin your day. It's one of the worst cases of abuse I've ever heard of, and in 2007 there was a pair of twin films about it. An American Crime was based on the true story of the abuse and murder of Sylvia Likens, while The Girl Next Door, not to be confused with the 2004 movie, that is a mix-up you definitely do not want to make. But The Girl Next Door from 2007 is an adaptation of Jack Ketchum's novel of the same name, which was loosely based on the Sylvia Likens case. For context, Sylvia Likens was a teenager who was brutally tortured and murdered by her caregiver's children, and their neighborhood friends in Indianapolis in the 1960s. She was only 16 years old when she died in 1965. I will spare you the details about the disturbing way she was tortured. It's one of those things that just makes you lose all faith in humanity. And I don't think either of these movies capture the severity of the situation, probably because the things those people did to her are way too graphic and appalling. If you've seen either of these movies and weren't familiar with the real-life case, just know that the true story is about 100 times worse. But that's the thing, how do you make a movie about something like this? Honestly, this time I can't pick a favorite between these two movies. I didn't like either one. I think this is the type of story you can read about or make a documentary about, but a narrative film just doesn't work for me. The movies don't capture how brutal the abuse was, but if they did, that wouldn't make them any better. I don't think anyone would want to watch that. It's such a devastating story, and I don't think there's really a sensitive way to tell it. I guess if I had to choose, I'd pick An American Crime because Elliot Page and Catherine Keener's performances made it more memorable for me. But if you saw either of these movies, let me know what you think of them.